Now, your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. Meteorologist John Mayer here on a very pleasant start to this Friday. Looking at those warm temperatures continuing to stick with us. Mostly clear skies for the time being, but we've got a little bit of a visitor heading our way from the southwest. It's some showers that we haven't seen for a long time. No rainfall at all, in fact, in this month of February, and yet there it is, slowly making its way towards the viewing area. Bad news is I don't think we're going to see anything from it just yet, but we could have some rain on the way before too long. Now, mostly we've been dealing with a lot of dry air, these sandy looking colors and our water vapor imagery. That's what's been keeping the rain at bay, but notice that's all pulling off to the east now, giving way to some of those teals where we have a bit more moisture in the atmosphere. That's heading towards West Texas, and as long as that starts to settle in, it means that we'll have a chance for some rain in our forecast before too much longer, and we could definitely use it. Our drought monitor starting to look a little rough out there. West Texas, surprisingly, not too bad, but just off to the east, you can see a lot of abnormally dry area, even some moderate drought in that little bullseye there just northwest of Houston. We're going to continue to see more of those dry conditions today and tomorrow before that rain finally heads our way by the end of the weekend. But those temperatures are going to continue to be the big story of the day as we get up into the 50s early on this morning, 60s off to our east. And as a friendly reminder, remember, we're still in February and we're seeing all of this heat out there. Hardly feels like winter at all, and we're going to continue to see more of that warmth through the rest of the day today. Those rainfall chances not really going to make their way past the border, but we could see some of that heading our way before too much longer. Just a matter of time now, just waiting on some of that rain moving into West Texas. Those temperatures dipping down into the 40s in the Trans-Pecos, but 50s across much of the basin. We'll continue to see more of that warmth through the rest of this Friday. A bit more moisture heading our way. We haven't seen too much in the way of humidity values for quite some time, but they're heading in from the east, and as long as that continues to be the case, that should keep our fire weather warnings, red flag days, all of that should be out of the forecast for the time being, thanks to that moisture moving in from the east. Now, we'll still be looking at some very warm temperatures, 82 degrees by this afternoon, but big picture, we're waiting on a front just off to the north. This is going to take some time to move down into our viewing area over the next couple of days, though, starting to head down into West Texas, and by the time it finally arrives, could be bringing some rainfall into the forecast Sunday into Monday morning. But until then, more of that near record heat. 85-degree high today, 86 tomorrow, and 86 is our record high for that day in history. So we are definitely going to be flirting with setting a record as we move into the start of the weekend, but then cooling off and seeing those rain chances into next week. Highs dropping down into the 50s and 60s by the time we make our way into the upper